Hey there, DMS! I hope you had an amazing summer break. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Coach T, and I'll be your PE teacher this year. Today, we're going to start off with something simple, but very important when engaging in physical activity. That's stretching. I want to start off with stretching because from here on out, we'll be doing it every week before jumping into our workouts. Are you ready? Let's get started. This video's learning objective is: students will be able to hold for an increased period of time basic stretches for hips, shoulders, hamstrings, quadriceps, triceps, biceps, back, and neck when engaging in physical activity. Now, let me explain the directions. First, I'm going to introduce 10 different dynamic and static stretches, and then we'll practice the stretches ourselves by holding them for 30 seconds each. Alright, now let me introduce you to your stretches. First up, butt kickers. As if running in place, bring your heel all the way up to your bottom and continue that motion. This is a dynamic stretch that targets your hamstrings and glutes, allowing your legs to move more quickly. Going into another dynamic movement, we're going to do high knees. As if running in place, kick your knees up as far as possible in a continuous motion. This engages your core and warms up all the muscles in your legs. Next up, shoulder rolls, another dynamic stretch. With your feet shoulder width apart and your arms to your side, rotate your shoulders in a forward circular motion. This will loosen up the shoulder muscles and release tension on your back as well. Next up, butterflies. In a seated position, place your feet flat against each other and lock your fingers over your toes. This will stretch out your lower body parts such as your hips, groin, inner thighs, and knees. Now the bicep stretch. In a seated position with knees bent, place your palms on the floor behind you with your fingers pointing away from your body. Keeping your hands in place, slowly slide your body away from your hands until you feel a stretch. Next, we're going to do child's pose. On your knees, bring your belly to rest on your thighs and extend your arms out. This position will stretch various parts of your body, such as your hips, back, and shoulders. Then, we're going to do the neck stretch. With your back and neck straight, bring one hand to reach over your head towards the ear and softly pull your head to stretch the side of your neck. Now, toe touches. Placing both feet together, reach down as far as you can to touch your toes. This will stretch out your lower back, hamstring, and arms. Next up, overhead tricep stretch. Extending one arm to the ceiling, then bringing the palm to the center of your back. Use the opposite hand to gently push your elbow in towards the center and down. Now, the standing quad stretch. With feet shoulder width apart, bring one leg up and grab your foot and pull it towards your bottom while balancing on the opposing leg. Now that you know the stretches, are you ready to get started? Let's get to it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. First up, butt kickers. Get those feet up and let's get moving. There's about 10 seconds left. Go ahead and release in 3, 2, 1. Alright, take a breath. Next up, high knees. Get those knees up to your chest. There's about 10 seconds left. Go ahead and release in 3, 2, 1. All right, take a breath. Now, we're going to go into shoulder rolls. Let's loosen up our upper body. There's about 10 seconds left. Go ahead and release in 3, 2, 1. Alright, take a breath. Next up, butterflies. Try and get those knees as close to the floor as possible. There's about 10 seconds left. Go ahead and release in 3, 2, 1. Alright, take a breath. Next up, the bicep stretch. Make sure your hands are flat on the ground and you push forward as far as possible. There's about 10 seconds left. Go ahead and release in 3, 2, 1. Alright, take a breath. Alright, next up we're going into child's pose. Try and make sure your feet are spread far apart and lean back as far as possible. There's about 10 seconds left. Go ahead and release in 3, 2, 1. Alright, take a breath. Alright, starting with our right side, we're going to do the neck stretch. Go ahead and put your palm over your ear and pull in the opposite direction. Great job. There's about 10 seconds left. Go ahead and release in 3, 2, 1. Alright, take a breath. Next up, we're going into toe touches. Go ahead and put your feet together and reach for your toes. Try and keep your legs as straight as possible. There's about 10 seconds left. Go ahead and release in 3, 2, 1. Alright, take a breath. Alright, starting with your right side, we're going to go into the tricep overhead stretch. Go ahead and reach up and then towards the middle of your back and pull your elbow the opposite direction. There's about 10 seconds left. Go ahead and release in 3, 2, 1. Alright, take a breath. Next up, we're going to do the same stretch, just switch to the left side. Great job, everyone. There's about 10 seconds left. Go ahead and release in 3, 2, 1. Alright, take a breath. Starting with the right side, we're going to go into the standing quad stretch. Go ahead and bring your leg up. This is our final stretch. Great job, everyone. There's about 10 seconds left. Go ahead and release in 3, 2, 1. Alright, take a breath. Next up, we're going to do the same stretch, just switch to the left side. Great job, everyone. There's about 10 seconds left. Go ahead and release in 3, 2, 1. Alright, take a breath. Alright, excellent job today, everyone. So, today's lesson wasn't as exciting. It was really toned down and chill, but stretching is super important for everyone when engaging in physical activity. It prevents injuries, it keeps your body moving properly, and it increases flexibility. Always take a few minutes a day to stretch as much as possible. Alright, like always, don't forget to stay healthy, stay hydrated, and stay cool in this really hot weather. I'll see you for next week's workout.